Eclipse IDE. क्या बोलते थे? How I am speaking, I am expecting the same answer, same voice. Okay. So what is Eclipse IDE? Anyone aware of it? What is IDE? Bolo. Anyone aware? Yes or no? No, right. So every profession, if you are seeing, there will be having toolbox, right? Carpenter will have its own toolbox. Electrician will have the toolbox, right? Similarly, Java developer have IDE. What is the meaning of it? Integrated development environment. Okay. So each profession will have toolbox, right? So our toolbox is IDE. IDE, we are having many things. So very famous are there. Eclipse is there. Please don't down. I want people to use notebook. Okay. Okay, there are many famous IDEs. Okay. So one of the IDEs is Eclipse. Apart from this, we are having IntelliJ. IntelliJ is also very famous. Okay. So you can choose any, but starting, I would suggest to go with one IDE with Eclipse. Future, you can choose based on your comfort. Okay. So I prefer IDE of Eclipse, but many of my students force me to use IntelliJ. Okay. So even you'll see some of other teachers also who are joining with me, right? So they will also suggest with IntelliJ. So these two are very famous. First one is Eclipse. Second one is IntelliJ. And third one is NetBeans. NetBeans. These are in Eclipse, which we are having now. Right? So you can see the screen, Eclipse IDE. Right? Second one is NetBeans, IntelliJ. IntelliJ. J will come. Okay. Third one is NetBeans. Okay, these three are very famous. Apart from this, we are having Visual Studio. VS Code, they will say. So many front-end people will like this VS Code. Okay. NetBeans. Right. So Eclipse, right? So net one is J, right? Visual Studio Code. This one is famous for both front end and back end. Okay, this one is Java J2E. Okay, so I would prefer this. Okay, so we'll go with the Eclipse. Later, you can choose your comfort one. Okay. Now, see. So now what is IDE? IDE is integrated development environment. This is the toolbox for all Java developers. You should feel comfortable whenever you are using it. Directly, you can write a code. Okay. So now you can see this one is Eclipse IDE. Why I am saying integrated development environment? Java will not survive alone. You cannot run directly Java. You need some other softwares to be installed that will help you to run the program. Okay. So those all things will come together with this. That's why I'm saying it's a toolbox. Right. So many other things will help you. For example, editor. If you're typing something wrong, previously when we are not having editor. Right. So we used to do mistakes. But Eclipse or any other IDE will help you to correct the errors when you're typing itself. Let's see how it will help us. Okay. So now I'm going to write one simple program. Okay. So just it's called Hello World. First program. Okay. So when you're opening Eclipse, you can see this screen, right? Like this, it will come. First time when you're opening Eclipse, you will see like this. So we'll just close this. Welcome button is right. I will close it. So then you can see screen like this. Okay. So how to create a first project? Okay, so you can see here file. Okay, so just to see here, file, new. Then you can select Java project. File, new project. Right, then you can select Java project. I'm again repeating. Okay, file, new project, Java project. If you are not seeing here, you can type here also. Okay, Java project. Okay, next. Then it will ask you for the name of the project. Okay, you can say right. Just I'm creating one project. First project. So open perspective. So what I did, file, new Java project. Right. Then I given my own project name. Right. You're not able to see the screen. What is the challenge with you? You don't have Eclipse. Huh? What is the problem? Join. You connect with the internet first. 997. See, dependency will kill you. Understood, right? So don't depend on each other. So I WhatsApp is there, right? I shared one link. So you click that one. WhatsApp I shared. Okay. So open that. Okay. So now how we created? So even if you are not coming today online, so tomorrow we'll be online because I'm going to Bangalore. Okay. So you need to correct by using link only. Able to connect? Okay. Done. You can able to see my screen. Not required. Directly you can join. When you're clicking my link, you can directly join. Okay, join. So you're able to see.
I'm able to see. Audio is breaking out. Why, I don't know.
So how about others? Others can able to listen online?
Yes, sir.
Now it's clear. No audio is clear.
Okay. Okay, good. So now how I created my project? File, new. Second name, it will directly come as Java project, right? So normally select project, then select a Java project. Once you're creating, you can see the project here. Okay. So now next level is Java group में भी नहीं है ना इसमें. So we'll add it. So you just share it. Okay. Okay. So once you are creating project, you can see like project is coming here, right? So now next level is create a package. Okay. So as just right click it here, new package. Okay. Something in small letters I am writing. Just try to copy it as of now, whatever I'm doing. Okay. Next, I will explain you why we are doing this. Okay. So then first one is project. Inside we created a package. So how we can create package? Right click new. You can see package. Right. Third level is class. So right click new class. Okay. First, just I'm giving the name of class. Now you can see some code is generated automatically. Okay. First one is project. Then I created a package. Then I created a class. So the people who are already know Java, they will feel little also spoon feeding, but I would suggest follow it. Okay. So slowly, first level already first level, it will be very easy, right? So first one is project. How we create project? File new project. In that we are selecting Java project. Then we are going file new package. Then see how I'm writing small letters. Com.a first. It's just small letters. Always use package small letter. Why we are writing like this? We'll discuss it later. Okay. So now class name is how I written first capital letter, then first, right? So same do follow like this. Okay. So now here you need to remember one line, right? So it will also automatically generate it. Eclipse will help you, but I would suggest to type it. Initially 2 days, completely type it. Okay. So public static void main string so why we are writing like this, that also I will explain. So as of now, just have the batti maro, memorize it. Okay. So first one is project, package, class, in class, method. This is called main method. What is main method? Okay. So main method is a key. Even you are having 1,000 classes, one class should have main method. What is the meaning of it? For example, you are in car, right? So how will you start it? So you need to use the key to start it. So how many keys you will be having for one car? One place only you can start. Yes or no? You'll have multiple places to start? No. So similarly, this is called key method. This is the starting point for each and every class. Even you are having 1,000 classes, right? So train में कितने engine are there? एक each, right? Boxes will be more, but one will be the driving it, right? Engine will be driving it, right? So that one is called primary class. Okay, so it will have one main method. Can I have more main methods? Some will be having multiple engines, right? So one engine only will be active, right? So we can have multiple main methods in multiple classes, but one will be running. So minimum you need one main method to run the class. Okay, without main method you cannot run it. Okay, so that one is called public static void main. Even you are making a capitalization also it won't work. Same you need to follow. Okay, public static void main, right? Then I will write, just I want to print something, right? So I will write system dot out dot print. I will say right. I will say just what I'm doing. I'm writing anything, whatever I want, I can write. Okay. Save. Okay. System dot. You can see even if I'm writing a small mistake, Eclipse will catch it. Red color coming, right? Red line is coming. What it's showing? You did some mistake. You are doing some error. You cannot able to run this program until unless you are removing that red line. So what I can do, I can just make it a capital. That's it. So why I'm writing this capital, you will come to know later. But as of now, for few days, you need to memorize it. So same thing you need to follow. Okay. Another thing which many people initially will do mistake is open and close brackets. So when you can see like if I'm removing it, right? So first time when I'm seeing the code will be like this. So open bracket is there, close bracket is there. So normally people will write public static void main here. It won't work. Everything should be in class. Class means two brackets are there. Then you will be inside, you will have method inside. So always you can have open and close brackets. Don't miss anywhere brackets. Open the bracket is there, close bracket should be there. Okay. Inside you need to start writing. So that's why you can see when I'm writing, right? So I write, for example, let me show you. Automatically Eclipse will create close bracket. For example, if I'm writing public static void main, right? See, I'm just opening the bracket, closing bracket automatically getting created. I'm saying string args, right? I just added this bracket. I'm not adding this bracket. Automatically Eclipse will start it. So then I'm adding another bracket here, enter. Right? Automatically closing bracket is created. Don't delete this. Whatever Eclipse is giving, try to accept it. Okay. So now you can see main is there, class is there. In class, you will have main method, right? Class is there, main method is there. You can see how I'm writing here. It's starting from here. This one is starting from here. Ending is, this one is main method ending. This one is class is ending. So you can see red color because of spelling string. Now final is system dot out dot print ln. I will write. Okay. So I will write just writing it, right? So I'm just now my first class is ready. My first class is ready. So now it's ready to run. How to run it? Just right click here. You can see run as, and then you can see Java application. Okay. Right click, run Java application. When I'm running it, you can see whatever I'm writing here in double quotes. It is getting printed. Right? Assalamu alaikum. Right? So double click, run as Java application, I'm able to run it. So for example, instead of main, I'm writing main something, right? Let me try to run it. What will happen? You can see. Right click, run as, there is no main. Run as Java application is not there. Why? Only you can use key, but key should be having holder, right? So where we need to place it, right? So if you are not having main, it won't accept to run it. You cannot able to run it until unless you are writing complete structure. Even if I'm removing this, so it will not allow me to run it. Run as Java application is not coming. Why it is not coming? Because I have not followed the syntax of main. Okay, we should have public static void main in bracket string args. Okay, then only I am able to run it. Okay, otherwise I cannot able to run it. Right now, again I am doing run as Java application. Okay, now I'm able to run it. Okay, I will delete it. Just guide me how I can create. right? Completely deleting it, right? Now it's not there. So how to create a project? File, new. You can select Java for that. First time it will not come. Second time if I'm doing, because it's giving me. Okay, I will select project. Then I will select Java project. Then I can give. Now I will give name second. Okay. So now you can see second is there. Then I will create a package. Okay. Then I will write class. If I'm just selecting this, right? Automatically main will get created. Okay, but I don't want you to do this now, right? See, automatically main is coming here, right? But I don't try that. Type it. Okay. Public static void main string args, right? So then I will write this one also. You can see I will have shortcuts. Automatically it will get created. Feature you can try, but initially just to try to type the code, okay, completely. So whatever I'm writing in these double quotes, it will right click, run Java application. This is my second program. Got it? Any questions still here? Can we do it without IDE? Yes, we can do program by just using Java. The problem is, for example, if I'm using the same code, right, in a notepad, right, I need to write, if even if I'm doing some mistake, I cannot able to identify it, right? So how, for example, I need to write public class second, then I'm placing bracket. Close bracket is coming here. No, right? I need to add a package. Automatically it's coming package com.second, right? I need to write this one also. So by using notepad also we can write, but the challenge is you cannot able to identify the errors immediately. Make go angri se mare ya. You can use rock also, you can use it. But which one is comfortable? Toolbox, right? Toolbox will help you to easy to name, right? So here also same thing. So Eclipse, any IDE tool will help you to write a programming in a easy manner. So any errors, if you are doing any mistakes you are doing, it will help you to correct then and there itself. Okay. So any questions still here? How to run it? Just right click, run as Java application. You want me to repeat again? This is first class. That's why I'm not going too much. I can use this one also, right? Create new project. Just in third. Third is coming. Then I will create a package. Class see, I'm writing how I'm writing third example, right? So name how I'm just try to copy how I'm doing, right? Package I'm using always small letters, right? But here class how I'm writing, we cannot have spaces for class name. Okay, so then I will write public static void main logs this out. So you can see here double quotes. Whatever I'm writing in double quotes, it will appear here. Okay, so then I'm running it, run as star. Got it? Any questions? Can you proceed next level? So here you can see third example, and this name should be same. If you are changing it to something else, it will show error. Here, the name should be same, right? This class name and this class name. Okay, whenever you are creating a class, so normally if you are using Eclipse, it's automatically creating that part of code. If you are using Notepad or something, you need to make sure that when you are saving the file, the name of the class and here the name of the class should be same. Okay, so this one you don't need to remember why, because you are using IDE. So now another important thing is notes, right? So you are writing a notes, but can I write a code in code itself? Can I write a note? Yes, you can do. That's called comments. क्या बोलते हैं? Comments. For example, I want to write notes here, right? So if I'm writing notes here, for example, this is something, then it will show me error, right? Because it will consider my notes also as a code. I'm telling my computer, my Java code, no, I want to write it notes. So for that, what I can do is I'm having two options. One is called single line comment. Single line comment means I will just add these two slashes. Because these two slashes will help me to write a notes here. This is my main program, which will help me to run the program. For example, I'm writing notes, right? So if I'm adding these two slashes, right, this line is considered as notes. This will not consider as a code, right? This is just a notes for my remembrance. This is not a Java code, right? So this is called single line comment. क्या बोलते हैं? Single line comment. Whatever I want, I can write in notes. No, I want a paragraph. I want to write a paragraph. Then what I will do, I cannot put like always two slashes, right? So what I will do is multi-line comments will be, you can just add slash star and then just enter, right? So here you can write whatever para you want. Right? You can write complete notes of paragraphs by using this one. Open should be slash star, end should be star slash. It's called multi-line comments. क्या बोलते हैं? Multi-line comments. Whenever you are trying to write a notes, right? So use, I would suggest to go with pencil paper only because it will make your brain cells active. Okay. So no, I just want to see when I am seeing the code also, I should understand, right? So why this one is normally we also use as a programmer when I am doing code, right? So I can resign, I can go somewhere else, right? So if I'm jumping from one company to another company, the new person who is coming, you should be able to understand what I written, right? So in that case, what I will do is when I'm writing a code, I will add the comments. This program is for this purpose, right? So that it will help him to understand the code well. So these comments will help you to write a notes, to write the purpose of the document. We will call it as a comments or documentation. क्या बोलते हैं? Comments or documents. Single line comment, multi-line comment. Single line comment, just two slashes. Only it will work for single line only, right? So another thing is slash star, which will help me to write a paragraphs. Okay. So for example, if I am having here, I don't want this line to be run. Right. So sometimes when I'm writing a code, right? This is considered like this line is having error. I don't want this line to be run. I will just add two slashes. This line will become comment. This is not considered as a code whenever I'm adding slashes. That's why you'll say like if that line is not coming, comment it. Right? So you skip it and continue. Right? So this is the purpose of comments. Comment is not only for writing a documentation. If you don't want the code to be executed, then you can add it as a slash. That line will not execute. Got it? Any questions? So single line and multi-line comments. Initially, it looks easy, slow, step by step, right? So you feel like easy only. So if you are skipping one class, then you will struggle. I would suggest definitely try to don't miss 3 months. Okay. So even if you're grabbing it or not grabbing it, try to complete course. Any questions? Normally, how I will write is, for example, when I'm writing this, right? So comments, how we'll write is, see how automatically this will generate slash. I'm putting 2 stars and enter. Right? They're coming in blue color. It's like class level. What is the purpose of this class? I'll write here. Okay. This class is third class, right? Class is for my first. First example where I'm just using commas. Okay. Here I will write this one is non suitable. Why? Because we added a comment. Okay. So you can see the color difference, right? This one is class level. This one is a single line. If I want something more, I can add it here also, multi-line. Multi-line will become blue color. So any questions? Can I move next? Minimum one main class should be there. Minimum means what? You can have more also, but one main method should be there to run it. Okay. So now let me try another class here. Now, what I should do? Public static void main. Right. So am I missing something? Yeah. Brackets. Exactly. Even if I'm writing like this, it won't run. Should have brackets here or here. It's mandatory. Okay, what is the purpose of it? We'll discuss it in detail. So now next topic is data types. Data types. So we'll do more practice on it, but what is data? What do you mean by data? Information, right? Information, data, both same. Such. Sure. What is the difference between data and information? Huh? Any important files are? What is the difference between information and data? Okay, I'm not going deeper there because I don't want to confuse you. Okay, so data and information is a lot of difference. Like, for example, you are having Sauda likhte. So in that you will be writing all the things. Your mom is asking you to get something in from provision shop. But she will give all the details. 2 kilo mata, ye, wo, pura likh dalte. Okay. So that is the data. So once you are bringing it, she will prepare food for you. Right? So सब भी मिला बना दे. So everything will be there in that pot. No, they will take what is valid, right? So only 1 spoon salt should be there, not whole packet, right? The information is nothing but processing the data in such a way that it will have some valid information. Data is something, anything can be there, you can collect it. Once, for example, when we are going for population collection, right? So how many kids are there, right? What are their ages? How many are married? How many not married? Right? So everything they will note down. Okay, finally, what they will give is, so educated people, 20,000 in Nellore, right? So females are this much, males are this much, right? Urban this much. So they will be having information there. First, they will collect the data and then they will take the information from there, right? So data and information is having a lot of difference. So what is data types? Data, what is the meaning of data? Data is nothing but a value which you are collecting it. Okay. So what is type? Type is nothing but, for example, age. Age should be number, right or wrong? What is your age? Means you can say, my age is ABC. It's not a valid, right? You should give some number to me. Yes or no? For example, what is your name? If I'm saying my name is 45, it's not a valid data type, right? So data type is nothing but a data which is having that type. Age should be number. Yes or no? Yes or no? Gender should be male or female, right? A, B, C, X, Y, Z. No, right? So what is your class? 10th class, 11th class. So you should be having number, right? Yes or no? So this is called data type. Each data will have its own type, its number, something big. For example, how many students will be there in class? 100 or 200, right? So how much Indian population? 130 crores, 140 crores, right? So size also matters. For example, if you are going to store only school numbers, you need maximum 120, 130 people per class. Yes or no? But when you are trying to store population, Indian population, you need size is bigger, right? So for this also, when you are getting any data, you should define the type of it. Type of it. How? Let's see the example. Okay, int n is equal to 10. Okay, let's see in detail what is this int n. Okay, so int means integer. Yeah, integer. I'm going to store integer. I'm asking compiler, OS Java will go to OS. To run this, it needs some memory, right? Anything to store or to use it, Java need OS support. So it will go to OS and it will ask, I want some memory. How much memory you want? You want one integer memory. So what OS will do, it will allocate memory of integer. It's a 4 bytes actually. I will tell you how I am calculating also. It will give allocate 4 bytes of memory to Java. Then what he will say, if you're seeing memory will be 0x, okay. So I will name it. What I will do, I cannot call with memory name. I will say like I will ask it as n. Okay. So this one is the name of the variable. This one is a type of the variable. Type will also hold the size, how much size I want. Integer means 4 bytes. Okay. So now what value I'm going to place there, right? So I am going to store number 10 there inside. Okay. First, when I'm writing int n is equal to 10, I am saying I want integer memory. I will name it as n and I will assign 10 to that one. Means I will store number 10 there. Okay. So int n is equal to 10. If I'm writing, it means I want integer memory. I want the name of that memory is called n and the value should be 10. Understood, right? So now this is called a data type. Which one is data type? This one is a data type. This one is name. name, it's called variable. इसे क्या बोलते हैं? Variable. What is the meaning of variable in English? Just what is the meaning of variant? सुन गए variant? कोरोना variant. सुन गया? What is the meaning of variant? Variable का दिया. हाँ? फिर नम्बर दो क्या बोलते हैं? ये तेलुगु आता है. So don't trust him. He will always be changing, right? He is always variable. So one time he is saying something, another time he is saying something, right? Corona, so they are targeting one thing, it will change its pace and it's coming. That's why they will call it as a variant. Variant means the thing which keep on changing, right? So when I'm saying n is equal to 10, it doesn't mean the value will remain 10. I can change this value. N is equal to 20. Now the value of n is not 10, 20. If I want to change again, I will say n is equal to 30. The value I can change whenever I want. That's called variable. Variable is nothing but the value which keep on changing is called, but it will accept only integer. Why? Data types of this is integer. It will only accept a integer. Okay, got it? Int n is equal to 10. Int is a data type. N is a variable name, and 10 is the value of that variable. Right? So why we call n as a variable? Because the value keep on changing is called variable. Right? So salary is variable or constant. Why? Salary can be changed. Increase or decrease? Always increase. Huh? So that means it will decrease also. Right? Age variable or age variable. Okay. So per day, how many hours? It will change. Then it's called constant. Right? Constant, the things which never change is called constant. Variable is the thing which keep on changing. So why we are saying n as a variable? We are expecting this to be get changed. If it is not changing, it will become constants. Right? Your name. No. Variable are constant, right? So the things which are not changing is called constant. But name can be changed. Why I'm saying, so his name, your name. So name as a variable, it is changing. Yes or no? Right? But to do time, day per 24 hours, right? So anywhere in the world, if you're going, it's 24 hours only, right? Can anyone able to change it? No. So constant is nothing but the value which will never change. We'll discuss in detail what is constant later, but just consider on variable, right? So now the variable is int n is equal to 10, right? So it will have some limitation, only 4 bytes. If I'm saying like int x, if I'm giving very big value, right, it will not accept. Why? Because it's having limitation. Size is only 4 bytes. I can store only 4 bytes. It cannot save unlimited value. For example, if I'm saying short, another data type, right? It will accept only a small part of it. For example, if I'm having a byte, I will tell you what is the meaning of it. Okay. For example, I'm using byte n, right? It will even not accept 1000. So each data type will have its size. Okay, minimum value, maximum value. We'll see that. I will show you the table for the term. Okay. So you're following, right? You can see here, right? You can able to see my screen, right? So now you can see byte. We discuss about this one, right? Integer. Integer will store from this value to this value. Not more than this, not less than this, right? So byte, how much it will take? Minus 128 to minus 127, not more than this. It will take only Only 8 bytes. You know that size? What is the meaning of 1 bit? What is 1 bit? What is your mobile RAM size? Huh? 128 GB. What is the meaning of GB? Huh? Gigabytes.
Gigabyte.
Right? So
Gigabyte.
you should be, because when you are going Java, you need to remember this. Because in advanced level, they will ask this question. Okay. So what is GB? Gigabytes. What is less than that? What is GB? 1024
1024
MB is
KB. MB is
1024 MB is 1 GB. You know that, right? Why you don't know? Mobile use karte hi na tumla. Okay, 1024 MB is 1 GB. So 1 MB means what? Huh? Tell me, no problem. No one is going to kill you, right? So you can say
1024
anything.
kilobyte.
1024 KBs.
Kilobyte. Okay.
KBs, kilobytes, right? So what is 1 KB?
1024 bits.
Hey, you're doing mistake. Bytes, 1024 bytes is kilobytes. What is 1 byte? Tomorrow I will ask the question.
bits.
I want answer. Okay. What is 1 byte?
8 bits.
8 bits. What is 1 bit? What is 1 bit? It's 0 or 1.
1 bit.
All the computer will run with that one. The smallest part of memory is called 1 bit. Kya bolte hain? 1 bit. Gigabytes, terabytes, you can go maximum how much you want. First one is 1 bit. 1 bit, then 1 byte. 1 byte is 8 bits. 8 bits is 1 byte. I'm saying 4 bytes means it's a 4 bytes, means each byte will have 8 bits. So how much value it will can store, you can see here. For example, here I'm writing byte, right? It is equal to 8 bits. 8 bits, right? So this is the smallest one, right? So another thing is called Boolean is there. You can see here, Boolean data type, right? This one will take the smallest size, bit. True or false only it will take. Okay, bit. Kya bolte hain? Bit. 1 bit it will save. This is the smallest data type. Okay. So other things dynamic they will discuss later. First one is 1 bit, then 1 byte, then 1 KB, kilobytes, then 1 MB. Okay, for Java, why we need this? Yes, we need this because we are going to work on memory only, right? So based on one variable, what is the size of it? We need to know. Don't go very deeper, but you should have some, at least if someone is saying what is 1 GB, means you need to say 1024 MB is 1 GB, right? 1 TB. 1 TB is very big. What is the 1 TB? How we know? It's the way you can store the data, right? So what is the difference between RAM and hard disk? Who are they from computer background here? Huh? You? Your computer background. What is the difference between hard disk and RAM? My RAM is this much. My phone is very fast. What about secondary storage? What is the difference? Huh? Hard disk store. RAM will not store. RAM stores. Then what is the difference? Why RAM is very costly than hard disk? So pen drive yeah, storage. It's very cheap, right? RAM देखो. Only one mobile with double RAM, you need to pay double price. Yes or no? So what is the difference?
RAM is a random access memory. It is a read and write and erasable.
So how about hard disk?
Hard disk is
you can pay 1,000 rupees, you will get 1 TB, right? Why difference?
lots
So I'm
of
not going deeper. I
memory
want you to
space.
read about it because if you are in IT and if you are not knowing this, the people will have doubt, right? So we are going, mostly we are going as experience. So if they are asking these questions, we need to be aware. Okay. So I'm not going deeper now. We'll go slowly because I don't want to feed you at a time. So just now, what we are doing? So size of a variable, right? So I will give this tomorrow. Try to remember this. I want sizes also will be there. Yeah, this one looks good. We'll try this. So here you can see byte is 8 bits, short is 16. He's writing in bits, right? 16 means 2 bytes. This one is 4 bytes. What is the size of it? You can see here, right? So the smallest one is 1 bit. Got it? So just try to remember this. Let me. I will give in WhatsApp now. So any questions? So we cannot use the size like this. Okay, so only based on, normally we'll go with default n. Then we can say that. Another thing is, when you're defining a variable, you cannot use the same name again. For example, I cannot write again because he will say like you already n I given you. I given the name, right? Again, why you are giving the name? It will not allow you. When I'm keeping the mouse there, just read what it's saying. Duplicate. Read. Sunil, what okay? So see, communication is important for me, right? So feel free. I'm not going to kill you, right? Do I? No, right? Feel free. So communication matters, okay? So feel free with everyone, okay? So no one is elder, no one is junior, no one is senior, right? So feel free. Whatever your questions, please ask. In IT, the specialty of IT is, you know, Anand Mahindra Mano, managing director of Mahindra and Mahindra Group. So he came to me. So people, we used to call him Direct Anand. You know, his boss. हमारे ऊपर गए तो is the topmost hierarchy, right? So we'll not call him sir. We'll call him Anand. Another CP Gurnani. You know CP Gurnani? Oh, sorry. So you might not. I would suggest to read about IT, okay, so that you can understand. So these people are CEO of Tech Mahindra, ex-CEO of Tech Mahindra. So we used to call him Gurnani. No, sir. The specialty of IT is no one is boss. Everyone you will call with the name only. So you will not say sir. So some companies are there like L&T. You know L&T, right? L&T, there people used to call this culture, like in government offices, how you feel. Even one day a senior, you need to call him sir, right? So in even our colleges, seniors, how you'll call sir. But in IT industry, very beautiful thing I like is even you call Anand Mahindra is the managing director of Mahindra Groups. He's having a lot of companies. He is coming and as a junior, as a fresher, if you are going there, you don't need to call him a sir. Just call him Anand. Right? So the comfort they will give in IT, that's the good thing. Right? Even you can ask questions, you can counter him. But if he's saying something wrong, sir, you are saying wrong. Right? Anand, you are saying wrong. So you are not correct. You can speak with them. So the specialty of ID. Okay. So now, what is the 2 times I cannot use it? Why? Because it's already defined. How to change the value? I will just change directly placing n because I am already having the data type. I can change it. Right? So now let's do one small program and we'll close it. Okay. So now I'm writing int a is equal to 10. Means what? Now I'm creating a variable integer. I'm naming it as a and placing the value as 10. So then I'm writing int b is equal to 20. Right. So now what is the value of b? 20. Now I'm writing int c is equal to a plus b. So now C will be holding what? 30. 10 plus 20, 30. So how I can print it? Sys out, right? System.out.println. I'll just place C. Okay. So how to run this? Right click, run as Java application. Right? It will give me the calculation. A, B. Right? So if you want to do A into B, star is there, A into B. Right? So when I'm writing it, I will get run as 200. Okay? Simple, you can do some of the programming like using this. Okay, first you create the project, try to practice it. Tomorrow I want everyone, if I'm asking someone to show me the screen, they need to show me one of the program. Right? So another thing which I want is read about this bytes. What is the size of the things? Right? If I'm asking what is byte, you need to say 8 bits tomorrow. So if I'm asking questions. Okay. So any questions till now? Any questions? Online? Any questions? Hello, Krishna.